My beloved child, stop your heart from running for a moment. This is not the hour to scroll past my voice. This is not the moment to treat my word like another sound in the wind. I have opened something over your name, and before the enemy can convince you that it is too late, I am declaring it again with authority. Your abundance house is open. The door that was locked is no longer locked. The place that looked reserved for someone else has now been marked for you. The blessing you thought was delayed has been moving behind the veil. And today I am calling you to move in with faith, not with fear, not with doubt, not with the memory of what failed before, with faith. Type now, I believe Jesus. My child, I know the weight you have been carrying. I saw the nights when you prayed with strength in your voice, but weakness in your bones. I heard the quiet words you spoke when no one was near. I watched you count what was missing. I watched you wonder why others seemed to enter their season while you were still waiting outside the gate. But I tell you now, your waiting did not mean rejection. Your delay did not mean denial. Your silence did not mean I had forgotten you. I was building the house before I brought you to the door. I was preparing rooms you had not yet seen. I was arranging provision you could not yet count. I was speaking to people you had not yet met. I was touching places, papers, opportunities, accounts, connections, and decisions long before your eyes saw any sign. And now I declare over you, the abundance house is open. Come closer, my child. Do not listen halfway. Do not let your mind wander. There is a part of this word that your spirit has been waiting to hear. I am not only opening a small window, I am opening a place of supply, a place of shelter, a place of restoration, a place where what was empty begins to be filled again, a place where your hands stop begging and start stewarding, a place where your faith stops surviving and starts occupying. Declare now, my season has changed. You have lived too long standing at the edge of promises. You have seen doors open for others and wondered if your name was still written in my plan. But I am the Lord who remembers. I am the Father who provides. I am the one who speaks, and no devil can cancel my decree. When I open a door, no man can shut it. When I release favor, no accusation can block it. When I command abundance, lack must bow. When I call you forward, fear must step aside. And today, I am not whispering over your life. I am declaring over your life. I decree that the house of abundance is open. I decree that your feet shall no longer circle the same mountain. I decree that the season of begging for crumbs is breaking. I decree that the spirit of constant shortage is losing its grip. I decree that the anxiety tied to money, provision, bills, family pressure, and future decisions is being confronted by my peace. I decree that you will not enter your next season empty. You will enter with wisdom. You will enter with favor. You will enter with discernment. You will enter with my hand upon you. My child, this is not about greed. This is not about pride. This is not about showing the world that you have more. This is about my covenant. For I have said in my word, remember the Lord your God, for it is he who gives you power to get wealth. I do not release provision without purpose. I do not open abundance without assignment. I do not place resources in your hand so your heart can forget me. I bless you so you can become a blessing. I lift you so you can lift others. I restore you so your testimony can pull someone else out of despair. I increase you so my kingdom can be seen through your obedience. Type in faith. I receive this word. My beloved, I know you have been asking me why you had to lose so much. Why did doors close? Why did people leave? Why did money disappear at the moment you needed it most? Why did the promise seem close, then suddenly far away? Why did your strength get tested again and again? I will tell you something now. Some doors closed because they were not your abundance house. Some tables rejected you because they were too small for the destiny I prepared. Some people walked away because they could not enter where I am taking you. Some delays protected you from entering before your wisdom was ready. Some tears watered the ground where your next harvest will rise. And some battles were allowed because the authority you carry now could only be formed in the fire. Do not curse the training ground. Do not despise the hidden season. Do not call yourself forgotten when I was forming you. The door is open now. But I needed your faith to be stronger than your fear before you stepped inside. Stay with me. What I say next is important. The abundance house I am opening is not only a physical place, it is a spiritual position. It is a new level of trust. It is a new measure of confidence in my voice. It is a new realm where you stop seeing yourself as abandoned, unqualified, and late. You are not late. You are not behind. You are not rejected. You are not too broken. You are not disqualified by what happened yesterday. You are my child. You are covered. You are called. You are being restored. And I am bringing you into a place where your needs will meet my supply. A place where fear will no longer be the master of your decisions. A place where provision will come with peace. A place where your family will see that my hand has not left you. A place where the shame of lack will be replaced by the dignity of divine help. A place where you will say, "Only God could have done this." Declare now, "God has not forgotten me. I saw when you tried to stay strong for everyone. I saw when you smiled, but your heart was asking, 'Lord, when will it be my turn?' I saw the private pressure. I saw the financial strain. I saw the fear of not having enough. I saw the thoughts that came at night. I saw the moments when you almost lowered your expectation because disappointment had tired your soul. But I am breathing faith into you again. Lift your head. The same God who fed Elijah by ravens can feed you through unexpected channels. The same God who multiplied oil for the widow can multiply what looks small in your hands. The same God who opened the Red Sea can open a path through what looked impossible. The same God who brought water from the rock can bring provision from places that made no sense. I am not limited by your account. I am not limited by your salary. I am not limited by who said no. I am not limited by the economy. I am not limited by the past. I am the God who calls things that are not as though they were. I am the God who does exceedingly abundantly above all that you ask or think, and I am speaking abundance with purpose over your life. Type now, "I believe in my blessing." My child, you have asked me for a sign, but I want you to understand. Sometimes the sign is not thunder in the sky. Sometimes the sign is the sudden stirring in your spirit. Sometimes the sign is the word that finds you at the exact moment your faith was about to collapse. Sometimes the sign is the peace that rises when nothing around you has changed yet. Sometimes the sign is my voice saying, "Move in with faith," because faith does not wait until every room is furnished. Faith enters because I have spoken. Faith does not demand to see every detail. Faith trusts the one who holds the plan. Faith does not say, "Lord, prove it first." Faith says, "Lord, if you opened it, I will step." So I am asking you now, will you move in with faith? Will you stop standing outside a door I already opened? Will you stop calling yourself unworthy of what my blood has made available? Will you stop measuring my promise by your past? Will you stop letting old failure become the voice of your future? My child, enter. Enter with prayer. Enter with obedience. Enter with humility. Enter with courage. Enter with thanksgiving before the full manifestation appears. For thanksgiving is the sound of a child who knows the Father has already moved. Do not skip this part. The enemy wants you to think abundance means danger. He wants you to fear increase. He wants you to believe that receiving more will somehow make you lose me. But I say to you, when your heart belongs to me, increase becomes a tool in my hand. When your heart is surrendered, wealth becomes service. When your spirit is humble, blessing becomes testimony. When your life is obedient, open doors become altars. I am not opening this abundance house so you can forget the poor. I am opening it so you can remember them. I am not blessing your hand so you can become proud. I am blessing your hand so you can become faithful. I am not increasing you so you can worship possessions. I am increasing you so you can worship me with greater freedom, greater generosity, and greater obedience. The blessing of the Lord makes rich, and he adds no sorrow with it. That is my word. Receive it with purity. Receive it with reverence. Receive it with responsibility. Receive it with faith. Declare now, my abundance house is open. My beloved, I am breaking the sound of defeat from your mouth. You have spoken fear too many times. You have said, I will never recover. You have said, nothing works for me. You have said, maybe this is all my life will be. You have said, every time I rise, something pulls me down. But today I am teaching your mouth to agree with heaven. Say what I say. Declare what I declare. Believe what I have spoken. I declare that you will recover. I declare that you will rise. I declare that your hands will not remain empty. I declare that your home will not be ruled by fear. I declare that your mind will not be chained to lack. I declare that your prayers have reached my throne. I declare that the door is open. I declare that your abundance house is ready for faith-filled steps. Type now, I believe Jesus. My child, the door is open, but your faith must move, not reckless faith, not foolish faith, not prideful faith, but obedient faith. The kind of faith that listens, the kind of faith that forgives, the kind of faith that gives, the kind of faith that works with wisdom, the kind of faith that prays before deciding, the kind of faith that refuses to panic, the kind of faith that says, God is my source. This is why the enemy attacked your trust. He did not only want your money, he wanted your confidence in me. He wanted you to believe that I bless everyone except you. He wanted you to see my promises as beautiful words for other people. But I am speaking personally now. You are not excluded. You are not outside my reach. You are not invisible. You are not forgotten in the crowd. I know your name. I know your address. I know your need. I know your tears. I know what must be released. And I know the exact hour to release it. Stay in faith. Something is shifting deeper than you can see. Do not move forward without liking this video and subscribing now. This word found you for a reason, and the next message may be the confirmation your spirit has been asking for. Your obedience in this moment is not small. Heaven is watching how you respond when God's word touches your heart. My beloved child, now listen carefully. The door is open, but I must prepare your heart to live inside what you prayed for. Many ask for abundance, but they do not ask for wisdom. Many ask for increase, but they do not ask for character. Many ask for open doors, but they do not ask for discipline. Many ask for harvest, but they do not ask for stewardship. But you, my child, I am calling you higher. I am not only giving you access, I am giving you understanding. Because what I release must be protected. What I open must be honored. What I bless must be managed with clean hands and a surrendered heart. Type in faith. Lord, give me wisdom. I am opening your abundance house, but I am also removing the mindset of poverty from your spirit. Poverty is not only an empty pocket. It is a fear that tells you there will never be enough. It is a voice that makes you hoard when I call you to trust. It is a wound that makes you panic when I call you to rest. It is a chain that makes you feel unsafe even when I am providing. It is a memory of lack trying to control the decisions of a blessed child. But I am healing that place in you. I am healing the fear that rises when money is mentioned. I am healing the stress that comes when bills appear. I am healing the shame that entered when you had to ask for help. I am healing the disappointment that came when people promised support but disappeared. I am healing the anger that formed when you worked hard and still felt stuck. I am healing the secret fear that you will always struggle. No, my child, that fear is not your inheritance. My peace is your inheritance. My provision is your inheritance. My presence is your inheritance. My covenant is your inheritance. Declare now, lack will not rule me. I am bringing you into a new rhythm, a rhythm of prayer before pressure, a rhythm of obedience before opportunity, a rhythm of gratitude before manifestation, a rhythm of generosity before overflow, a rhythm of discipline before expansion, a rhythm of faith before evidence. Do not despise these instructions. They are keys for the house. The abundance house does not open to fear. It opens to faith. It does not respond to panic. It responds to trust. It does not honor pride. It honors surrender. It does not grow in selfishness. It grows in stewardship. I am calling you to enter like a son. I am calling you to enter like a daughter, not like a beggar hiding at the gate, not like a stranger wondering if you belong, not like an outsider afraid to touch what I have prepared. You are mine. And because you are mine, I am teaching you how to receive without fear. What I say next is for the one who almost gave up. You thought the repeated pressure meant your story was closing. But I tell you, it was not closing, it was turning. It was bending toward a new chapter. It was bringing you to the edge of a door that required greater faith. You cried because you thought you were losing. But heaven was moving furniture into the rooms of your next season. You worried because you saw nothing changing. But angels were moving on assignment. You felt forgotten because people stopped calling. But I was separating your ears from voices that could not guide you into abundance. You felt delayed because the door did not open when you expected. But I was stopping you from entering with old wounds, old fear, old habits, and old agreements with defeat. Now I am saying, move in with faith, move in with a renewed mind, move in with clean motives, move in with expectation, move in with courage, move in knowing that I have gone before you. For my word says, I will go before you and make the crooked places straight. I will break in pieces the gates of bronze and cut the bars of iron. I will give you treasures of darkness and hidden riches of secret places. That is not an empty promise. That is my authority speaking. And when I speak, locked things must open. Declare now, hidden riches are being released. My child, I am confronting the walls that stood between you and your next level. The wall of debt, the wall of fear, the wall of delay, the wall of rejection, the wall of confusion, the wall of comparison, the wall of family limitation, the wall of generational struggle, the wall of repeated loss, the wall of starting and stopping, the wall of almost receiving but never fully entering. I am not asking the wall for permission. I am commanding it to move. I decree that what blocked you before will not block you now. I decree that what drained you before will not own your future. I decree that the cycle of financial panic is breaking. I decree that your hands will learn to hold blessing without fear. I decree that your mind will receive ideas, strategies, and divine wisdom. I decree that the right doors will open and the wrong doors will close. I decree that your abundance will carry peace, not sorrow. I decree that your house will be marked by my presence. Type now, I receive God's peace. My beloved, understand this. Abundance is not only more money. Abundance is more grace to obey, more peace in the storm, more wisdom in decisions, more strength for the assignment, more room to breathe, more ability to help, more freedom to say yes to my will, more authority to break cycles in your bloodline, more capacity to build what I placed in your spirit. Yes, I can bless you financially. Yes, I can open doors of increase. Yes, I can restore what was stolen. Yes, I can bring unexpected provision. Yes, I can send help from places you never imagined. But I will not let money become your master. I am your source. I am your security. I am your shepherd. I am your father. And because I am your father, you shall not want. Do not worship the house. Worship the one who opened it. Do not worship the blessing. Worship the one who released it. Do not worship the increase. Worship the one who gives power to steward it. Type now, Jesus is my source. I know what you need. I know the exact pressure you have not told others. I know the bills that keep returning. I know the dream that seems too expensive. I know the family responsibility that sits on your shoulders. I know the plans you delayed because resources were missing. I know the sacrifice you made when no one thanked you. I know the offering you gave when it was not convenient. I know the seed you planted through tears. I know the prayers you whispered over your future. And I am not unjust to forget your labor of love. There are seeds you thought died in the ground. But I say they are not dead. They have been hidden. They have been protected. They have been waiting for the appointed rain. And now I am causing rain to fall. Not only on the field you can see, but on the ground you forgot you planted. You will reap in places you did not expect. You will receive answers from prayers you thought expired. You will see doors open from obedience you thought went unnoticed. You will watch me restore years that looked wasted. For I have said I will restore to you the years that the locust has eaten. My child, I am restoring years. Not just money. Years, time, confidence, hope, energy, dignity, joy, faith, expectation. I am restoring the part of you that stopped believing good things could still happen. Declare now, God is restoring my years. Do not skip this part. The enemy is afraid of your restored faith. He can fight a tired believer more easily than a believing child who has remembered the Father's promise. He can pressure a doubtful mind more easily than a spirit standing on my word. He can intimidate someone who measures everything by what they see. But he trembles when a child says, God said it and I believe it. So say it now. I believe what God said. I believe the door is open. I believe abundance is coming with purpose. I believe my life is shifting. I believe my family will see God's goodness. I believe my hands will not remain empty. I believe my season has changed. Type now. I believe what God said. My beloved, I am not only bringing you to the door, I am teaching you how to cross the threshold. Leave fear outside. Leave shame outside. Leave unbelief outside. Leave the old identity outside. Leave the voice that said, "Who do you think you are?" outside. Leave the pain of rejection outside. Leave the memory of every closed door outside. Leave the lie that you are always unlucky outside. Leave the thought that abundance is for others outside. You cannot carry old chains into a new house and call it freedom. So I am breaking chains. I am breaking the chain of not enough. I am breaking the chain of last-minute panic. I am breaking the chain of repeated losses. I am breaking the chain of poor decisions made under pressure. I am breaking the chain of spiritual heaviness around provision. I am breaking the chain of fear when increase comes. I am breaking the chain of guilt when you receive. I am breaking the chain of self-sabotage when doors open. I am breaking the chain of expecting disappointment after every blessing. I am breaking the chain of starting with faith and ending in fear. I decree freedom over your mind. I decree order over your finances. I decree peace over your home. I decree wisdom over your choices. I decree favor over your name. I decree divine timing over your next steps. Declare now, chains are breaking. My child, I am opening rooms you could not enter before. A room of ideas, a room of favor, a room of discipline, a room of provision, a room of divine connections, a room of healing, a room of boldness, a room of obedience, a room of supernatural peace, a room of harvest. And in every room, I am placing a reminder. This came from me, not by your strength alone, not by your connections alone, not by your perfect record, not by human approval, by my mercy, by my covenant, by my timing, by my hand. So when the door opens wider, remain humble. When the blessing comes, remain prayerful. When the increase arrives, remain generous. When the testimony rises, give me glory. When people ask how it happened, say, the Lord opened my abundance house. Not luck, not chance, not coincidence, not accident. The Lord did it. The Lord made a way. The Lord restored. The Lord provided. The Lord lifted. The Lord remembered. Type in faith. The Lord did it. My beloved, I know you are listening because something in your spirit recognizes this word. This is why you could not leave. This is why your heart is still here. This is why these words are touching places no one has seen. Because I am speaking to the hidden part of you. The part that kept believing even after disappointment. The part that still whispered my name when life felt unfair. The part that refused to curse me when provision seemed delayed. The part that still wanted to obey even while confused. The part that still carried hope like a small flame in the wind. I am breathing on that flame. It will not go out. It will rise. It will burn again. Your faith will not die here. Your hope will not die here. Your testimony will not die here. Your family promise will not die here. Your assignment will not die here. Your abundance house is open, and faith is calling you to step. Do not move forward without giving your biggest and strongest seed now. The QR code is on the screen, and the PayPal link is in the pinned comment. Sow with faith, not fear, because this moment is not ordinary and your response can become a testimony before God. My child, now receive this final decree with your whole heart. The door is open. The abundance house is open. The season is shifting now, and everything that tried to hold you outside must loose its grip. I am not asking delay to move. I am commanding delay to move. I am not asking lack to loosen. I am breaking lack by my authority. I am not asking fear to be quiet. I am silencing fear with my peace. I am not asking the enemy to give back what he stole. I am declaring restoration from my throne, for I am the Lord. I speak, and creation listens. I decree, and heaven moves. I open, and no man shuts. I bless, and sorrow cannot attach itself to what I release. Type now, I receive this blessing. My beloved, every hidden battle around your provision is being exposed. Every spiritual pressure that made you feel trapped is being confronted. Every lie that told you your best days were behind you is being destroyed. Every word spoken against your increase is falling powerless. Every voice that mocked your faith is being answered by my hand. Every place where you were humiliated will become a place where my goodness speaks. Every season that made you cry will become part of your testimony. I am not finished with you. I am not finished with your house. I am not finished with your finances. I am not finished with your family. I am not finished with your calling. I am not finished with your future. I am opening what looked sealed. I am breathing on what looked dead. I am strengthening what became weak. I am restoring what was drained. I am lifting what was bowed down. I am answering what was prayed in secret. Declare now, my season has changed. My child, I want you to see it by faith. See the door open. See the light coming through. See your hands no longer empty. See your mind no longer tormented. See your house filled with peace. See your prayers rising with confidence. See your name surrounded by favor. See your footsteps guided by wisdom. See old cycles losing power. See new doors appearing. See provision arriving at the right time. See me walking before you, because I am not sending you into abundance alone. I am walking with you. I am standing in the doorway. I am covering the entrance. I am guarding the rooms. I am teaching you what to keep, what to release, what to build, what to reject, what to steward, and what to surrender. You will not be swallowed by the blessing. You will be strengthened by my presence. You will not lose yourself in the increase. You will find deeper obedience in my love. You will not become proud. You will become grateful. You will not become careless. You will become wise. You will not forget me. You will testify of me. Type now, I will testify. I declare over your life that financial fear is breaking. I declare that provision is finding you according to my will. I declare that your hands are being prepared for increase. I declare that wisdom is coming upon your decisions. I declare that confusion is leaving your mind. I declare that every trap disguised as an opportunity will be exposed. I declare that every true door from me will carry peace, confirmation, and divine alignment. I declare that what belongs to your assignment will not pass you by. I declare that what was delayed will arrive under my timing. I declare that what was stolen will be restored in ways that glorify my name. I declare that the abundance house is open. Move in with faith, move in with praise, move in with obedience, move in with thanksgiving, move in with humility, move in with expectation, move in knowing that I am your Father and I delight in caring for my children. Do not scroll away from this moment in your spirit. This is where old fear tries to return. This is where doubt tries to ask for proof. This is where the memory of disappointment tries to pull you backward. But I say again, do not go back. Do not return to the language of defeat. Do not rebuild the prison I am delivering you from. Do not stand outside a door I opened. Do not call yourself poor when I am teaching you kingdom stewardship. Do not call yourself forgotten when I am speaking directly to your heart. Do not call yourself late when my timing has brought you here. Do not call yourself rejected when my blood has accepted you. You are my child. You are mine, and I am not ashamed to bless you with purpose. Declare now, I am God's child, my beloved. I am placing strength in your spirit now. Receive strength to believe again. Receive strength to pray again. Receive strength to plan again. Receive strength to give again. Receive strength to forgive again. Receive strength to rise again. Receive strength to walk into rooms you once feared. Receive strength to make wise decisions. Receive strength to say no to what drains you. Receive strength to say yes to what I have assigned. Receive strength to hold blessing without anxiety. Receive strength to wait without panic. Receive strength to move when I say move. Receive strength to rest when I say rest. Receive strength to occupy the place I have opened. Type in faith. I receive strength. My child, this next decree is for your house. Peace shall enter your house. Provision shall enter your house. Prayer shall rise from your house. Fear shall not rule your house. Confusion shall not rule your house. Lack shall not define your house. Bitterness shall not poison your house. Hopelessness shall not sleep in your house. I declare that your house will become a place where my name is honored, a place where gratitude rises, a place where wisdom grows, a place where provision is stewarded, a place where love is restored, a place where anxiety loses its voice, a place where my presence becomes stronger than pressure. The abundance house is open, but I am also blessing the house within you, your heart, your mind, your spirit, your inner room, because before I fill your hands, I am healing your heart. Before I expand your territory, I am strengthening your foundation. Before I increase your reach, I am deepening your roots. Before I give you more, I am making you whole enough to carry more. I want you blessed but not broken by blessing. I want you increased but not enslaved by increase. I want you favored but not distracted by favor. I want you wealthy in purpose, rich in faith, full of wisdom, generous in spirit, and anchored in me. For my beloved, I wish above all things that you may prosper and be in health, even as your soul prospers. Let your soul prosper. Let your faith prosper. Let your obedience prosper. Let your peace prosper. Let your wisdom prosper. Let your house prosper in my presence. Declare now, my soul will prosper. The old season is losing its authority. The old fear is losing its voice. The old shame is losing its grip. The old delay is losing its seat. The old disappointment is losing its power. The old pattern is losing its permission. You are stepping into a new sound, a sound of praise, a sound of faith, a sound of testimony, a sound of doors opening, a sound of chains falling, a sound of heaven declaring, "This child belongs to me." I am calling you forward, not tomorrow in fear, now in faith, Not someday with doubt, today with trust. Not when everything looks perfect. Now because I have spoken. Move in with faith. The door is open. The blessing is assigned. The season is turning. The decree has been released. And your response matters. Type now, I move in with faith. My child, I am sealing this word over you. I cover your mind from confusion. I cover your heart from fear. I cover your steps from traps. I cover your provision from waste. I cover your future from despair. I cover your hands for stewardship. I cover your mouth so it speaks faith. I cover your house with my peace. I cover your name with my favor. I cover your path with my light. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. No curse can outrank my blessing. No delay can defeat my timing. No enemy can cancel my decree. No closed door can resist my command when I say, open, and I say, open. Open doors of provision, open doors of wisdom, open doors of favor, open doors of restoration, open doors of divine connection, open doors of healing, open doors of opportunity, open doors of peace, open doors of abundance with purpose. Open now in the name of Jesus. Declare now, open now in Jesus' name. My beloved, you will not leave this word the same. Something has been planted, something has been awakened, something has been released in your spirit. And when doubt comes later, return to what I said. Your abundance house is open. When fear comes later, return to what I said. Move in with faith. When the enemy reminds you of yesterday, answer with my decree. My season has changed. When anxiety asks, what if nothing happens? Answer with my truth. God is my source. When shame asks, who are you to receive? Answer with my love. I am God's child. When delay tries to speak again, answer with my authority. The door is open. I am making you bold. I am making you steady. I am making you faithful. I am making you wise. I am making you ready. The blessing will not destroy you. The increase will not own you. The abundance will not replace me. You will carry it with prayer. You will steward it with wisdom. You will share it with love. You will testify with humility. And you will remember that I am the one who brought you in. Type now, Amen. I receive it. My child, this is the final moment of this word, but not the end of what I am doing. I am moving after the video ends. I am speaking after the sound stops. I am working while you sleep. I am arranging what you cannot arrange. I am touching hearts you cannot reach. I am preparing answers you cannot force. I am opening paths you cannot create. I am restoring confidence you thought was gone. I am changing the way you see your future. You are not standing outside anymore. You are stepping in. By faith, step in. By prayer, step in. By obedience, step in. By thanksgiving, step in. By courage, step in. By trust, step in. Your abundance house is open. Move in with faith today. Do not wait until fear feels ready. Do not wait until doubt agrees. Do not wait until every enemy becomes silent. Step because I have spoken. Step because I am with you. Step because I am faithful. Step because my word cannot fail. And now, my beloved child, lift your heart and receive this final blessing. I bless your coming in. I bless your going out. I bless your hands. I bless your mind. I bless your house. I bless your work. I bless your decisions. I bless your obedience. I bless your seed. I bless your harvest. I bless your faith. I bless your future. I decree that your abundance house is open. I decree that your season has changed. I decree that restoration is rising. I decree that chains are breaking. I decree that delay is ending. I decree that doors are opening. I decree that you will see my goodness in the land of the living. Now type your final declaration with faith. I receive this blessing. Type it again. My season has changed. And if you believe my son Jesus is Lord, declare with your whole heart, Amen. I receive it.